Denzel Washington and Frances McDormand play Shakespeare's murderous power couple, the Macbeths. The film is directed by Joel Coen. These three Hollywood legends have each won Oscars, and they didn't need to prove anything to anyone. But what they give us in the Tragedy of Macbeth is a masterpiece, rightfully one of the most admired films of the last several years. Macbeth is considered one of Shakespeare's four great tragedies. The story is disturbing. Witches appear, the devil even speaks in the play, and a monarch is murdered, which is tough to perform because people read political commentary into it. Now, famously, Queen Elizabeth I, who was a contemporary of Shakespeare, watched his play Richard II, which is about a king being overthrown, and the queen said to her counselor, "I am Richard II. Know ye not that?" So she took it personally, and there was a lot of heat on Shakespeare during his lifetime because Elizabeth was watching him so closely. The story begins with an uprising in the Kingdom of Scotland by the treacherous Thane of Cawdor. One of the lords who puts down the rebellion is Macbeth, who decimates the Thane of Cawdor. Then the story becomes supernatural. Three witches who worship the devil come up to Macbeth and tell him, "You're going to be the new Thane of Cawdor, and you're also going to be king." Now, in this film adaptation, there's only one witch, but she appears as three iterations of herself, and it's very disturbing. But the first prophecy of the witches comes true. Macbeth becomes the Thane of Cawdor, and he expects the second prophecy to come true as well, that Duncan, King of Scotland, will name him as heir. But no, Duncan names his own son Malcolm as heir. Macbeth is enraged and begins plotting the murder of King Duncan with the help of Lady Macbeth. Now, one of Denzel Washington's best moments is the dagger speech, where Macbeth hallucinates a dagger, and this is our first clue that Macbeth is going insane. In this film, he sees a dagger in the distance at the end of a long corridor, which could represent the halls of power. Now, this film casts two veteran actors as Lord and Lady Macbeth. Most productions portray them as younger. They're in over their heads. They do the murders without thinking through their actions and regret it later, etc., etc. Now, here the couple are older, so we're supposed to understand that they know what they're doing. The Macbeths are members of the elite. They've considered other routes to the throne, and they've chosen what they regard to be the most direct route. Denzel Washington commands the screen in a performance that cements his legacy and takes him in new directions. Now, he's played villains before. He won an Oscar for Training Day, where he played a corrupt cop. Now, this villainous Macbeth is similar. He views civil authority as a joke. Now, his faith is in the prophecy of witches, not the laws of the realm or the laws of God. He's a deceiver, a betrayer, and Denzel Washington sinks his teeth into the role. To hear him speak the language of Shakespeare is a delight. Now, he plumbs the depths of a reprehensible multiple murderer, the Thane of Glamis, and those close-ups of his face show the wheels of madness turning and spinning, and his performance will be talked about and studied for decades. Now for Lady Macbeth. Scholars theorize about her motivations because she's not just her husband's accessory, so to speak, even though the play is set in medieval Scotland. At one point, Macbeth wants to back out of the scheme, but she eggs him on. Now, Lady Macbeth even consorts with the evil spirits that spoke to her husband, and she prays to them to use her as well, and it seems that they do. It seems they give her and her husband the throne of Scotland, but it comes at a price. Lady Macbeth's sleepwalking scene, or mad scene, is a masterclass in acting by Frances McDormand. Now, in the close-ups, her face reflects the madness. At that point, she knows the murder plot has spun out of control and that her time will come. Now, in some stage versions, they show King Duncan getting drunk and groping Lady Macbeth on the night of his murder, but that is not this film adaptation. Lady Macbeth here is portrayed as bad to the bone, just like Macbeth. There's no justification for the murder, no mitigating circumstances. The witches are played here by Catherine Hunter. Now, she's a Shakespearean actor who brings a physicality to the role that does seem supernatural. She plays the old man as well, who's a servant of the witches. Now, in the theater, a lot of times the same actor will play multiple roles, and we're just supposed to overlook it. But here, it seems to be a commentary about who is really moving the chess pieces around on the board. The Shakespearean actor Alex Hassel plays Ross. Now, he wears a religious robe, but could be the most evil of all of the evil puppet masters. You know who I'm talking about. Corey Hawkins and Moses Ingram are sympathetic in their roles as the Macduffs. They are a counterpoint to the Macbeths. The Macduffs are pure in heart. They speak out against the Macbeths. Aren't you supposed to stand up to bullies? But when they do, the results here are shocking. Now, Bertie Carvel is sympathetic as well in the role of Banquo, kind of a regular guy who warns Macbeth, the witch's prophecy is leading you astray, and he pays the price for being honest. So is the film disturbing? Yes, the play is disturbing. A lot of characters who are morally upright die in brutal ways that they did not deserve. Now, the tragedy of Macbeth has cultural significance, artistic merit, and is straight up beautiful to behold, with a focus on Shakespeare's language that fans of the Bard will be cheering from beginning to end. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe.